that. So when he was in high school, we used to do fun things. Like this is one of the fun things we did. We went to Disneyland, and we went to Star Tours, and people are lining up in the hallway before you get into the doors that close off that room, Star Tours, and I'd just eaten these stuffed mushrooms from that restaurant, that Bayou restaurant in Pirates of the Caribbean, and they were very spicy, and as it turned out, I had really bad gas. Well, actually, as it turns out, I usually have bad gas. But anyway, it was one of those times when I've had really bad gas. And the doors opened up, and people are lining in, and I cut this really horrendous part. But I thought, oh, I'm so lucky, because we're leaving, and we won't be stuck in this little corridor anymore, and we're going into this room. So there's something about the dynamics, physics of that room where there was no air in that room, and when we came in, of the trail of people behind me, we brought in this horrible fart smell behind us, and it took a while to realize that it'd come in because everybody's excited. You've been waiting in line so long and everything, and little by little, I could smell it, and I was really embarrassed. I thought, well, it's just gonna be a small thing, but no, it's like the whole fart had come in. It's like I didn't shake the tail out yet, so I'm smelling it, and I know what it is, and I know who did it, and I'm kind of wondering if anybody else is smelling it, if anybody else knows what it is. And then little by little, I could see Mary and David, they're like, yeah, somebody farted, but I knew who farted, so I'm trying not to laugh. And then eventually I tell them, yeah, it's me. I ripped this bad, but so David and Mary are on the joke, and they're trying to chuckle, try not to laugh too hard, because it really stinks, and it's closed in there. And then we noticed that there were these people sitting in front of us, and I think they were Middle Eastern, because the way they spoke a foreign language, and they obviously had some weird group dynamic, because there was one guy there who was the low man on the totem pole, because they blamed him, and they started hitting him, and they got their shirts, and they're going like this, and they're speaking in like Arabic or something, blah, 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 and they're hitting this poor guy, and he's going, no, I didn't do it, and I knew that I did it. So every time in the ride where something would happen, and you go up and down, or something flies at you, and you start to, people are supposed to scream, the scream period. Instead of screaming, I would laugh hysterically. I'd be going, and I didn't think anybody else would know, because they're all just screaming, and they're all involved in their own emotional reaction. But the whole ride, I'm going, and I'm trying to stifle it when it's quiet. Finally, when the ride is over and we get out, and you can still smell it there, it must have like just somehow frozen in there. I was one of the first people out, and I went out of the room, and I leaned against the wall, and I'm just laughing hysterically because this poor guy got beaten for my fart, and everybody else had to smell it. They had to smell it.